cause y'all know what it is.
Ceddy Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I flex with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you're not finna get nobody's college. And we gave away that chili for $31,000, but it's not stopping now, man. When we get to 40,000 subscribers, we're doing another chili giveaway. So make sure that you hit that like, hit that comment, hit that get subscribe button. No long intro. Let's just get into the content.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
Post decided.
So if you've been following the situation with Young Hefe being picked up for unalivement, it's been a lot of people going at Cedric of Nashington, Ceddy Nash, going at his head at his response and his reporting. Some people are saying Ceddy Nash is getting it wrong. Some people saying he's clickbaiting. Some people saying charges full-blown flu, flammer, skullduggeon, larceny. So y'all hating on that man. With that all being said, I don't say nothing. I'm just here for the content. I'm here for the news you can use and the knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. I want to say again, shout out to Ceddy Nash. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to his content and his channel. If you feeling what he giving out. If not, don't. With that all being said, let's jump right back into this content.
Hey, I'm going to go ahead and say exactly what happened, and they were wrong about this one. Here's where the story came from. If you just want to lie on me real quick, this is from 6 hours ago, all right? It's 8:04 right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and circle this. The section report. They say he's in jail for big use of murder. I spoke with the fam. That ain't me making no shit up. They said they the fuck up out of there, you know what I'm saying?
Well, this is where the issue's gonna come in. No, Ceddy Nash didn't make it up, and now he's citing his source. But somebody's gonna then say, well, Ceddy Nash, you know that the comments be trolling. You know the comments don't be having no validity. The comments don't be this, the comments don't be that. So why would you listen to the comments is what they finna throw at the Cedric of Nashington.
Out of goddamn LA right now, currently. So while y'all saying this weird, all right, cool. Well, then let's go ahead and play it then. So you see my video? This was from 5 hours ago. So if somebody said it 1 hour before I did, there you go. Now, once again, I hope that ain't do that shit. And I don't think he did that shit. I think it's tied to some other shit. But bitch, don't get on my shit lying about me. You is weird as But hey, you still won't do no numbers and you still can't stop me. So yeah, run your little weekend instant.
Oh, he's talking to Byron Blake. Byron Blake, Ceddy Nash is responding to you. Ceddy Nash is responding to you. Everybody act like they don't know what they're talking about. Nigga, Byron Blake, Ceddy Nash is talking to you, big dog. He calling you out.
Grams and all that hoe ass. That little weekend. Boy, you been on my dick since I've been. So what really happened? Well, here's what happened. This is the actual story because there is no footage of Young Hefe's alleged murder. Roll it.
Yo, just an update. Just an update on the Young Hefe situation. I know a lot of rumors and shit been hitting the internet. Everyone's trying to say that Young Hefe was actually involved with the shooting at a taco stand. I'm not sure about that. From what I'm hearing that Young Hefe was actually arrested from a situation that stemmed from like a few months back. I'm hearing it was like a DP gone wrong where, I don't know, maybe somebody in his clique got DP'd, but in the midst of the dude getting a DP, someone actually passed away during the DP, and that is actually what Young Hefe supposedly, allegedly is arrested for. I'm hearing that is not for the shooting. You know, a lot of people have been on record saying that it was actually him. He shot a guy a few times at the taco stand and related to some blood incident. I'm hearing that those are two different separate incidents and shit from what I'm hearing in my sources and shit. But, free Young Hefe. Shout out to everybody involved, my condolences to everybody. But, I don't think Young Hefe was actually involved with that shooting that everyone's trying to say with the blood guy from PB or wherever. But it was actually from a situation that stemmed from a few months back. And I think if you can if you see the videos, you can see Young Hefe kind of was going through it where you could say he had a hard day. So I think Young Hefe kind of knew the feds, or not the feds, but the police was actually on to him. He kind of knew about the situation in advance. But free Young Hefe, man, for real, man.
So here's the thing. I hate to say this, but that's the best case scenario. Like in my video, like I said, yesterday, it's best that it's some internal BS because
no, that is actually the best case scenario is that Young Hefe was just a witness to a situation that went too far to where one of his constituents is getting a DP and a DP might have taken this man's life. That is unfortunately the best case scenario in this situation, because the worst case scenario, the opposite side of that coin, is Young Hefe's having Grand Theft Auto style shootouts at the taco stand at 2 o'clock in the morning. That is a situation that we don't want to, assume to be true. That is a situation we don't want to speak any life into, you know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, I hope that, the lesser of the two evils is the actual truth. But you know what they will always say, the devil is in the details.
that shit spills over to other communities, other hoods, and all of that shit, or all of this shit. He had nothing to do with Baby Huey and all that stuff and everything. That came from a post in South Central Los Angeles shit that said that they spoke to the family and all that shit. I see that. I was like, oh shit. Well, they do be breaking shit all the time. They are credible. So, hey, it is what it is. But here's the worst part about this shit. And Hefe had the only noticeable vehicle that was there. He didn't do anything. He's actually innocent. And Hefe didn't put a finger on anybody. He just was there, which is just as bad. Wait, Nash, so you saying Hefe didn't kill anybody? Nope. He's completely innocent of the charges. He's guilty of being there. Now, everybody who's of regular shit will say, well, why don't Hefe say I didn't do it? That's exactly what he's gonna say. That ain't good enough. Nah. See, what the police want to do is...
In the state of California, if you're there and you have knowledge that you're around gang members or in a gang area or around gang activity or criminal activity or flu flammer, skullduggerous, or larceny activity, and a body gets dropped, you will be charged with that body. The only way to not get charged with that body is if you talk on the person who did the body. You feel me? So with that all being said, it's icky, Mickey, sicky, Vicky, tricky for this situation with Young Ant for Shizor. And, you know, whether he did it or not at this point is not the question. Is, were you there when it happened? More of a relevant question. And what you gonna say about it is the biggest question.
They want Hefe to be a poster boy. They want him to say, oh, it was 1 right here, 2 right here, and 3 right here. Unknown name, and unknown name. Because these days, if you just make up a name and you say, oh yeah, it was little PlayStation 5 and little Xbox. Yeah, them the ones who did it. And little dresser, and tiny dresser and infant Xbox. You know?
Yeah, even if those are all made up names in today's day and age, they'll still be like, oh, well, you shouldn't have said nothing. You a snitch. So, yeah, that's how that situation is going to play out.
You know what I'm saying? If you even say that and you just make up names on the spot, people still going to go, oh, you said he did it. It was a little PlayStation. Damn, guys. Got it. So here's the story. The real story. And Hefe was there. There was supposedly a DP that went on with inside of his hood. It's 3 other dudes that went to jail as well, not just at Hefe, so 4 in total. But here's where it gets real tricky. They whooped him, beat the shit out of dude. He died. And then the people who were there went ahead and robbed him, went up in his car, all of this shit. And then Hefe ain't do shit, but was there.
Damn it, man. Damn it, man. Damn it, man. Damn it, man. With the damn it plan. And it's crazy because recently it was all over social media that a known snitch out that community had got whooped. Well, they say he got whooped. They said that he passed away, but I think they said he passed away of like cancer or something. So that could be a different situation. But this is what gangbanging gets you. Your so-called homies whooping you out to where you unalived and then they steal from you. That is what gangbanging gets you. Gang, gang. Do you gangbang?
Now, some of y'all go, man, that's bullshit. He would have had to do something. Nah. A lot of DPs, a lot of niggas don't do shit. A lot of the cats just sit back and they watch. Some eat popcorn, some be cheering on and shit, throwing up all their little gang signs and shit. They do that. But here's where it gets funny. The police believe they know that Young Hefe knows who did what and all this shit. But I'm saying this. If y'all knew Young Hefe was there and y'all already knew the 3 other individuals, none of them told. Somebody else did. So the theory is, which I don't know if I should believe this or not, but the theory is they want Young Hefe to tell him. He can't, even if he wanted to. Now, I'm not saying Young Hefe wants to be a snitch and all of this shit and everything. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying he can't tell even if he wanted to. Well, why is that, Ceddy Nash? Because his people, his family, is still from their section. See, if he decides to tell, he gonna have to tell.
Yeah, if Young Hefe tell, he gonna have to take down the whole family tree with him, and that's a bad look.
Tell and get all his family the hell up out of South Central Los Angeles. His own people will get rid of his own people, if you get what I'm saying. This happens every day. Where somebody telling somebody, oh, this.
So now it's a situation where Young Hefe potentially has to spend the rest of his life in jail over a crime he didn't commit, all for the sake of staying down for the homies. Wild.
Person told, so then they homies decide they're gonna retaliate so that nobody tell and all this shit, and then it all becomes a clusterfuck. So now, here's the biggest question, and I ask you this. What the hell is supposed to happen now? See, all that Hefe can do is go, I'm gonna take this shit to trial and have these cats with the evidence try to be used against me and all of this shit. All right, you run a risk. But you also run a risk of conspiracy. We don't know when that dude died if they took his phone. If they didn't, it won't really matter because they can still pull up them text messages, all that shit. We don't know nothing about shit. So as it stands right now, and Hefe is experiencing what a lot of niggas don't want to experience. What success in the hood really is. It ain't the shit with the broads, with the homies, with the drugs. It's when some bullshit happens and you around, you're automatically attached. The best thing you can do if you a cat with some money in your hood is get out, leave. Don't come back.
I'm not saying don't come back, but you do want to find other things to do with your time, other things to do with your opportunities, other things to do with your newfound fortune, than just kind of hang around and meander with the meanderals. You feel me? You don't want to be meandering around with the meanderables. You feel me? It's not a good look.
Hanging around cats who don't got money while you got money. He was already complaining on the internet. The same problems that niggas with money get all the time. I done seen people say this a bunch of times. He just was the latest one. Man, wasn't nobody helping me when I was down. Nigga, I got money and now everybody want me to help them out. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world. You elevate your tax bracket, people think that you're supposed to look down and help them out, even though they ain't did shit for you. Welcome to the real world. And all this, I got beef with Buddy and all that shit and everything. Nigga, we was just on Instagram Live not too long ago. I had no issues with that, man. We had our little back and forth, but nigga, we hollered. A lot of cats don't know. We hollered off the damn net. We hollered on Instagram.
All right, man, so we finna get up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal, man. Red dot to the left. You know the rest. We go.
Zero for the neighborhood hero. We got all 4 corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continue. Mr. Burger right here, live in the flesh. We out here, nigga. Trap knows. You know that, nigga.
Apollo Jackson.
Can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. That nigga ball like game 6. That nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
50 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall, 81 points strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Just made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemy. Watch the niggas hella fake, I know what enemies intention. I let it go until it click if I'm an aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so with this mind, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.